You know, a lot of people are looking to move during the pandemic, but there may not be enough homes for everyone who wants one. Real estate agents are seeing an increasing number of bidding wars, and this morning we have some guidance to help you win yours. Jeanette Snyder, Executive Vice President of RE/MAX of Southeastern Michigan, joins us live this morning with some help. Jeanette, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, my pleasure. Happy to be here, Keenan.
So how common are bidding wars right now?
They're very common, extremely common. Inventory has been low for the last couple of years. It's even lower this year. And with the unusual COVID start to the spring season, we've got like all the spring and summer buyers out at one time.
Now, if you're a serious home buyer and you found a home that you want, what do you need to do to not just be competitive, but to actually win the house?
Well, it really, honestly, it starts before you probably even go out and look at the house, because the very first thing you want to do is get with your lender, get with a local lender, sit down, talk to them, get the pre-approval, be completely clear on what you can afford, because you don't want to be figuring that out once you're out looking at houses. So that would be when you are in the position to put an offer on a house. What we recommend is be clear about it. Go do your best offer first. This is not a market where you want to come in low and give yourself some room to negotiate up. You need to come in with your best offer first.
Now, you do have we have some of your points on the screen. It says, have your lender contact the listing agent. Tell us a little more about that and why that might be important.
Well, because realistically, the advice I'm giving is what any good agent is going to give you, to get pre-approved and come in with your best offer. So if you have your lender reach out to the listing agent, that's just like a little extra validation that your finances are secure. If you've gone all the way through basically the underwriting process with your lender, and the only thing they're really waiting for is to plug in the address of the home that you're buying, having your lender tell the listing agent that may just solidify your offer. It may just be that extra piece of information to have your offer be a little more solid than someone else's.
All right. And you also mentioned that writing a letter to the seller can help. Why is that something that can actually push your deal over the top?
Well, this is something that may help. We're not going to say that it's going to help in all situations, and sometimes it's not something you even want to, it may not be needed at all. It's something that you may want to consider. It's been popular in the past, and sometimes that personal story, sometimes sellers want to know that their home is going to someone that's going to love it as much as they do. And if that's the case, again, it's just a little tool in your toolbox that you might be able to use.
All right. And of course, when you start the process of working with a real estate professional is pretty common. What insights do really sharp professionals offer? Because so many people think, well, I can just find a home online.
Well, you certainly can find properties that are for sale online, and most buyers start their search there. But the reality of it is in a market as competitive as we're in right now, it's not uncommon for real estate agents to know kind of what's going to be coming up next. And before it even hits the market, they could be saying, hey, you may not have got this home, stay tuned. In a couple of days, in a week or so, we're going to have another one hitting the market. And from that perspective, they know what's going on. They know what's kind of trending in the market. An agent is going to be much more likely to get you into a showing to a home with another agent than you trying to do it on your own.
All right. Jeanette Snyder, Executive Vice President of RE/MAX of Southeastern Michigan. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for the insights.
Oh, my pleasure.